The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Big gain. Lose the ball in enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
First down and 10 now. He's going to hand this off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ramirez. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, taking a deep shot. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Slides down to avoid the tackle. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to...
The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
NC State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Murphy. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
This is a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And bulldozing his way through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Makes a quick catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Bringing it out, it's Ramirez. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. He breaks free. Using his legs here. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it to the left. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. Play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Eludes the rush. He's escaping the pocket now. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the defense look slow that time. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Wildcats offense back out on the field. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
On the return, it's Ramirez. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Murphy. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Gets some space around the 30. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, NC State.
But this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Makes a quick grab. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And we're able to get him down. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. No huddle now for the offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
NC State 35, Kansas State 21.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Looking for a gap. It's Murphy.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. And it works. The first down to the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him down out near the 40. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Murphy. And he will be stuffed for no gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
29 Philly. 2
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down.
42 Spider.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble now. It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. The Wildcats will crank up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. And looking to throw now on first down. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Here's the snap, offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. There's too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking to chuck it again. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, I understand the aggressive lead in the fourth quarter. A smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
He makes the grab.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Contact as he let the ball go. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looking for some space. It's Murphy. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.